So there's 5 songs. Tell us a bit about where the idea and concept came from each one.
Well, they're all pretty emotional. And all my songs. I'll tell you a bit about my process actually, because I don't. Obviously, each artist has their own process. But when I write, I'll always write about something I've experienced or a certain emotion I have. And often, for some of these songs that I'm about to talk about, it's an actual something that's happened, and I will take basically I take a long time to process things. So I'll take 2 weeks to process what's happened and all my emotions about it, because I get a lot of emotions very quickly about things, and then I just need a few days to kind of work through them and kind of understand them. Yeah, we've come to the first location. We were intending to go somewhere else, to a different bridge, but that's too muddy, so we're here on a road and we're just fingers crossing that no one comes down the road, and we're just going to do it as quick as possible. So not going to talk much on this one, but you'll see what we're doing, and we're just going to go as quick as possible. Skip some hours, we're still in the pub. The first one, Friends Without the Frenzy, is a very recent song that I've written actually, and a very recent thing that's happened. And this one was quite a personal one. It was one that I actually didn't expect to kind of emerge at all. The person that I wrote it about, we were very close for a very long time, and I didn't actually expect this to ever happen. We've kind of drifted apart for a few different reasons. But when we were close, even when we were close, we always had a bit of up and down. That's why the Friends Without the Frenzy comes from. And the song's all about if we did make up and became friends again, we'll always still have that kind of frenzy about us. But at the same time, I'm trying to explain it so it makes sense. At the same time, it didn't work out because we have that friend. Does that make sense? The frenzy part of it? No, I'm not making it.
Yeah, no, definitely.
I think I'm still trying to work that song out myself actually, because it's very recent. Sometimes I'll write lyrics and then I'll not really understand them myself for a while as well. And I'll look back and I'll be like, oh, yeah, that's why I wrote that. And I'll be like, oh, I'll write something on the page and I'll be like, oh my god, I feel that way about it. That's sometimes my emotions will be so cloudy in my head, and then I'll write a word on the page and I'll be like, oh, it all makes sense now. It'll just I don't know, the clouds will part and I'll be like, oh wow, I can see it clearly now.
Come on, let's keep it moving, I
can play Hello by Adele, but go on. Wait, I need to find them. Oh, there it is.
Yeah. The ones that we got here.
I think that was the wrong note there, mate.
We'll use that one.
Yeah, well, it's got to be done.
And then here we are. We are just replacing the name of the first song we did with the second song, which is called Jet Lag. So we're just painting over this one, and then Liv will do her magic and draw over it. Oh, I'm actually getting quite emotional.
It sounds really good, doesn't it? That bit made me...
It sounds really good, and it's just me, and this is what I wanted.
There you go.
This is what this whole project is about. It's just me at my rawest. Yeah, it's really nice. Yay! It's cool with the plane bit at the end, the plane sound. Isn't it? Yeah, the plane literally came over just as we finished. I think it's really cool. It's just honestly her vocal live as well. It's just
Sorry.
No,
That's me.
just old piano. Oh, there we go. Voila. Let's put this over here. That's nice. No. This is the realities.
This is hay fever.
Allergies as a singer. It's the worst pain in the world. All year round. All year round? No, I have hay fever through winter. It's like
Winter and summer.
winter, spring, summer, autumn, winter. It's just constant.
Year-long hay fever.
It's horrible. Yeah.
Alright, are you ready to take one?
Are we ready to take one?
Yeah, we can just take one.
Tell us about jet lag.
Well, jet lag. It's really sad. It's really sad. But last year, I decided I'm gonna go back to New Zealand because I spent a few years growing up in New Zealand. It was the best childhood like ever. It was amazing. I decided to go back with my boyfriend Harry just for like a month, just to take some time out, because for the last 5 years doing music, it's intense. Like, it's 24/7. You're always thinking about it. You're always trying to plan the next thing. Always thinking about what else you can do, especially like social media nowadays. It's really hard to kind of stop and switch off. But then within the first, I think it was like the 4th day of being there, I got a call to say that my cat had passed away. No, I should get really emotional. And like, sorry. It was really hard. Like, she was like my best friend because I deal with mental health quite a lot. So having that little thing that walks in your room and like makes you smile every day, it just like lights up your life. And yeah, it was like heartbreaking because, as I said before, like with feeling like rejection so heavily in my life and having lots of friends come and go through my life and stuff like that, I think having that, she was always there. It's so silly because she's a pet, but I know a lot of people understand. It was much more emotional for me in that way, where I was like, oh my god, I've lost the one steady thing in my life, that one constant. It was a perfect time for me to like take time out and like process it and grieve and yeah. But yeah, I came home and I wrote that song, Jet Lag. Jet Lag was a lyric for me that I really wanted to use for a while. As soon as I came home, I was like, oh, jet lag would be a really cool lyric. So when I wrote it a couple months later, it just felt great. But it did take me a couple months. It took me a few months to like write it, put all the emotion I've ever felt about the one experience into one song, so it feels like a solid piece of like fossilized emotion. I don't know how to explain it, but like it's in one kind of it's in one kind of like stone that I can just like throw away. But yeah, it's a really special song to me, and I've been really lucky that I haven't had to deal with a lot of grief in my life. A different song for me to write, but no, I think it's also nice because it can be relatable and I've written it so it's like relatable in lots of different ways for people. However they want to listen to it, you can kind of take it in your own personal way, and whether that's a breakup or you know.
I think the most powerful songs do that.
Yeah.
Where there's multiple things any person can, you know, take from it and just apply it to their life, really.
Yeah. Totally.
Touchdown to ground on Clone Island, 11,000 miles from London. It's 4 a.m. when you finally call to tell me you can't do this anymore, and I can't believe it. It's only 3 days and trying to hold on, but how can I move on with a jet-lagged heartbreak? It's gonna take a few days.
Actually, I woke up at 6 and then I was just way too early. So I'm about to bed.
Actually, this is
Woke up at 7. Yeah.
Tell us about the relationship, because you guys have worked together quite a bit now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've done
Besties.
6 music videos, is it?
I honestly wouldn't. I wouldn't have anyone else. No, I always choose you, Vanessa. Yeah, is it like C?
Yeah, about 6 music videos, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And we just clicked straight away, didn't we? I remember you being quite nervous for hair and makeup because you were so young, like in terms of your artist career. It was your first music video, so you didn't really know what to expect.
I must have been like 18 or 19 when we first. It was 2019. That's That's 5 years ago. Oh, I must have been 17 then.
Yeah, you were super young, and yeah, you needed that like confidence given to you, and just like a bit of time spent with you, because like at that age you're still sort of kind of trying to find your look.
Yeah.
But we worked through it together. We had a lot of looks to do. We did about 6 or 7 looks in a day, didn't we?
Oh yeah, that shoot was crazy.
I was put to the test that day, but so
Really
was Emilia. But that kind of set sort of like us up for the rest of the videos that were to come. And then we've just kind of liaised with each other, haven't we? We kind of agreed on everything we've done.
She's amazing.
From outfits to hair to makeup. Yeah, that's how long we've been.
I just trust her. I'm like, Vanessa, just do whatever. You know what I like, and it's really nice to have that kind of relationship. I think.
And I've grown with Emilia as much as she's grown with me. I think we've got that good relationship and just got a lot of respect for each other.
No, she's amazing, honestly. Yeah, I couldn't recommend her more.
That's what we want. Fuck is that? I go back to sleep. I was like, what did I do last night?
Yeah?
Yeah, that way.
This way a bit?
Yeah.
Oh no, why am I weak today? I'm weak today! I'm weak! I'm not weak.
No.
I'm stuck.
A bit more.
He didn't like that, did he?
Try.
Ready? Yeah. And then slightly the heavy smell. It's good. Murphy.
1 of 5.
Wow.
They're 5 dogs.
He's the best behaved one. So is he ready? 1, 2.
I mean, it is.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's still there, mate.
Still back.
That's the problem when you're filming outside.
So us that broke it first. Now all that is left is the second part.
The next song is Signing Up to This, and this one is I wrote about my relationship with Harry, my boyfriend. I mean, you might have seen him in like some of this behind the scenes, but he's like just the best. Like, I don't think I've ever met such a wonderful human. He's just so helpful and so lovely, and always there to, support me, which is just incredible, and I'm really, really lucky. We've been together for a long time now. We met when we were 12 at school, and then we were friends for a long time, and then after we left school at 16 we started dating. So we've been together nearly 6 years now, which is actually mental. This song, I think in the past year I've experienced things with my mental health that I haven't experienced before, like different kind of types of mental health and different emotions, which has been new to me. And Harry is very good at listening to my struggles and kind of just always being there to like listen and help me out. And sometimes I think when I'm feeling a lot and I need to let it all out every day, I do feel like I'm putting a lot in him. I feel like I'm a burden sometimes. This song came from feeling like I'm too much, and one day he's gonna feel like it's too much and not be able to handle it anymore. Regret kind of signing up to this commitment with me. It's really glad. It was actually I don't feel this way like often. This was very much a blip. I was in a weak spot. I was like, is Harry gonna like actually be able to deal with this and love me with this forever? I think. But I know he's not going to go anywhere. But I had a little bit of doubt for like a couple of weeks, and that's where the song came from. And I really like the imagery of like, because the chorus is, you wrote your name down and paid the deposit. You really thought you got everything you wanted. You spent 5 years working on this project, but do you regret signing up to this? And then it's like, do you regret signing up to me as another lyric? But I really like that imagery. That was when I was writing it, I was like, oh my god, I'm so satisfied. And I was actually on FaceTime with him while I was writing it. I think I was like, oh my god, I love this lyric, and he's like, what's the song about? I'm like, it's a bit sad, but I love the lyric. So yeah, That's where that song came from.
It's heavy for people, I think.
At it again, here he is. Piano boy.
Piano boy. Thanks.
Piano man and piano boy.
It's just opened up for us, literally, just as we've done it.
The next one is called Waste of Art, and it's actually happy. Which,
Yay!
and it's actually, I think probably, I'm not gonna say cheesy, but like, it's the cheesiest song I think I've ever written. This one is also about Harry, but other way around, it's happy, it's really happy. And I have put a nice little sad spin on it. It's about us, like, I don't know. It's about our like very cute story, I guess. I even like talk about how he's the favourite child in my family now because my parents just like think he's just incredible. So I think they just think he's like the perfect child. So I put that like lyric in. So like silly things like that in the song, which I think it makes it really sweet. But yeah, the whole thing about it is like he's so perfect in my life, and he gives me so much, and I feel like it's so good to be true. Like he just really looks after me, and I've been really lucky. I found a really good egg this early on. Like Harry is a different specimen. I don't know many guys who are like this and this amazing. I think I found a rare one, and I think every day I'm just really grateful for that. But yeah, this song I was like, you're annoying because you don't give me anything to write about. You don't give me any sad song content. So I was like, this is a waste of art to be with you. Like I'm not writing songs because you're too perfect. So that's what it's about. The lyric is, honey, it's a waste of art just to love you. But I wouldn't change it for the world.
I love that.
Such a good egg, and 5 years on, we're still going strong. There's just one thing that's wrong. Oh, just one thing wrong.
Big drums. I love this song. This is it.
Yeah. It's good. It's very good. Yeah, like the they're really good. Like, at different points in the like.
Don't trip, Nathan. Don't trip. That's carry you. I said don't trip, not don't drip.
So today we're here at the set of Emilia Tarrant's 4th shoot. Emilia seems to have got away. Not a very good paparazzi, I don't think.
Over there we have a wild silent K.
Good C&D. I've piano at home in my room.
Oh yeah?
I just have all the...
Learn.
I did Hello by Adele. That went well. Was that him?
Pianist.
Well, I wish I was.
Contemplator. Crisp eater.
Crispy, I mean the list goes on.
Come on, man. You ain't no Emilia Tarrant.
Yeah, maybe it's just the piano. It's not me, it's the piano.
So yeah, talk us through the video. So is this the 6th time you've worked with Emilia?
It's just the 6th music video I've done with Emilia, yeah. The first one was in April 2022.
Wow.
And we've done so many different ideas. We did one that was underwater. We did a whole story concept for Worst Boyfriend Award. We did a whole black and white one. And now this one's a bit more rough and ready. Live session is kind of the first live session we did. Actually, no, I actually believe the first video we ever did was in a studio and it was a live take.
Nice.
But I feel like we've both come quite a long way since then. Team's been amazing. That's crafting away now.
You start coming in, I'll start running. That's the rules, it. The ground running. Didn't make sense. I did it for fun. Your brain gets swamped, your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see, so much fun with taking the back streets.
Your role on this shoot, the setup, the sound.
Okay.
What you're doing because of obviously the circumstances of it being a live take.
Alright, well, so this is like it's the Zoom F8N, and it's like a portable interface. It's basically like a field recorder, so it's got like SD card slots in it, like, because Zoom are a company that make these field recorders for like found sound for film and things like that. I mix it just like I normally would, like any other song. So obviously that's really helpful, like that's like the perfect way to do something like this, because even if like Logic didn't work, like say for instance like it crashed halfway through last set, if like, you know, if it was crashed forever, like it wouldn't matter, because I could just record the multi-track like straight onto these SD cards.
Have you done a lot of shoots like this?
I've never done a shoot exactly like this with live. I've done a lot of studio recording. I've done all sorts of like just on my own as well, like just recording instruments and stuff. But never like outside. So I was a bit like, obviously I was a bit skeptical about it working, but it's actually just like gone completely swimmingly.
I'm living my best life, living my best life.
Em came to me with the idea of doing up an old piano and making it into like a whole vibe she wanted for this project. And she found like this beautiful piece, but it was like completely off-white paint peeling at the beginning of the project. She sent me like ideas, references, everything. We mood boarded it out and settled on this beautiful dry brush texture. And it's come a long way. We put in a bit of a shift with this one, but honestly it looks amazing for the exact feel she wanted for the videos, and it's just been a beautiful addition to her whole scene. It's been amazing. Even between shoots, writing the new name of like the song titles on the lids for every video it's been fast-paced, it's been intense, but I think it adds a really nice personal touch to each of the songs.
This one I wrote last January. So this one's the oldest out of all of them, and it's one that I kind of I wasn't sure if I was going to release it, but I've never forgotten it. I always really loved the song, and actually when I first wrote it made my mum cry. So I was like, okay, I know that it's good enough. I felt like it's good enough, but I've just never had the confidence to release it, I think. And now, because we're doing these, it's a very piano-based song, it works really well as just like a piano song. And now we're doing these piano demos, like, it's perfect for this. When I play my parents one of my new songs and they're actually emotional, that's when I know it's working. So yeah, I've kind of never let that song go. It's called Living My Best Life. And it's quite fun because I think, like a lot of Brits, I have quite a sarcastic personality sometimes. And I really put that in this song.
I think it's ironic, roller coasters don't stop.
Living my best life, living my best life. Yeah, so it's all about like just getting through each day and seeing how it goes and just trying to survive it. It was just it just encapsulates the whole EP very well.
It's a nice roundup.
Yeah, nice depressing one for the end. Well, quite dramatic as well.
Living my best life, living my best life. I'm living my best life, living my best life.